Brian Sack, who's supposedly independent from the show, brings in all the viewer feedback and critiques from the previous week. This week, I'm kind of looking forward to it. Brian?
Yes, sir.
We have improved a lot this week, have we not?
I've heard you have. TiVo said you did. TiVo said you... Yes,
you're not even watching this show?
No, I'm watching this show. I TiVo you every night.
And you've seen those. You've watched it.
I've seen you more than anybody else, I think.
Really? Okay.
And so anyway, can I move on? I want to move on because I've got a lot to talk about.
Okay, go ahead.
The viewers have had about 2 weeks to get used to your show, and they have some ideas as far as what the title of the show should be other than the Glenn Beck Show.
Okay.
The first would be, I really like 24 with Glenn Beck.
Right. I did notice that pattern.
There's a pattern there.
Yeah.
There's another pattern there, and that would be the Illegal Immigrant and American Idol show. And finally, the Guess Which Political Ideology I Chose Today show.
What does that? I don't even know what that means.
You're not committing. You're not committing to either side.
I'm totally committed.
You're like a libertarian. I love this and I love this.
I am a conservative that doesn't happen to be a Republican.
Okay, so you're not going to toe a particular party line.
That's exactly right.
Okay,
yes.
Now America knows. All right, moving on. This is something we didn't get to. Ironically, I had to sign off last week before we got to it. Can we roll the tape on this?
That's it for tonight. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Don't catch the bird flu. Seacrest out. See you tomorrow, you sick freak. We'll see you then. Bye-bye. I'm Glenn Beck. See you tomorrow. That's it. We'll see you tomorrow, you sick, twisted freak. See you tomorrow, you sick, twisted freak. Bye-bye.
You see,
I don't understand.
There's not a lot of consistency here. First of all, you're stealing Ryan Seacrest's sign off. At one point, you make a monster face, and then the other times, you know, you're calling your fans sick, twisted freaks. I think. Yeah,
that is. If you listen to the show, Brian, the radio show, you would know that would be a term of endearment.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
not in your case.
I haven't heard the show. I sold my car to move to New York.
Right.
Moving on. Okay. Let's roll the tape on this before.
And then you should put it into perspective. Did you see the money pit? Did that harm your view of home ownership?
Look at that. When you come up with an analogy, as good as it may be, never ever make that face again. Did you see that face? Did you see how happy you were?
Yeah, what was wrong with that face?
Well, it was incredibly, I'm so proud of myself face.
I know that it was an ugly face, but America, get used to it. You're going to be able to see this face every night.
All right, and we hear you every night. We're going to move on. Let's see, the Ted Bell interview. Okay,
yes.
We're going to look at some footage of the Ted Bell interview here. And I just had a question here, and that is, what is Ted Bell looking at? What's to the left that Ted Bell just keeps looking over at?
May I tell you, I know Ted Bell. He's never actually ever looking at anything at the left.
Okay, well, there's something over there that's really got his attention, and I want to know if you had any ideas what it would be.
Well, I believe, can you put that back on the screen for a second? Because let me see if I recognize this. Because he was in Palm Beach.
There's the answer. He's watching Hardball with Chris Matthews. Okay. Moving onward. The Monday Open, you had a Bush impersonator, did we not?
Oh, come on.
Let's see that,
Why
shall
do we know? Let's
watch this. Oh, this is
Here's
golden.
what the president should say.
I love immigrants, but I also love rules.
Is that Nick Nolte?
Here's what the president should say.
I'm going to build a super fence with lasers, because lasers are cool.
Oh,
yeah, you know, they have guilds with actors in them. You can hire people who do that for a living.
Embarrassing.
Okay.
I apologize.
Woo! Moving onward. You know, CNN hired you. They want to bring in a younger audience, obviously. They want to add to their demographic, bring in the 18 to 30-somethings. And you're not going to do it when you say stuff like this.
But other times, there is nothing more beautiful than making love to your wife.
Did you hear that? That's the sound of 100,000 TVs turning off.
I just talked about hot sex.
You know, it's been great. Thank you very much. I am public viewer at glennbeck.com. If you have any more comments on the show, Glenn, thanks for working with me.
Seacrest out, you sick freak.